there, and welcome back to Mariah by the Books. I'm so excited to have y'all here today. We are doing the Fairyloot unboxing for the May box. So without too much else going on, if you could go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will get into the box. I'm excited. Alright y'all, welcome back to my floor. Hopefully I can keep everything in frame this time. I seem to have a little bit of a struggle with that. So once again, this is the box. It's always a beautiful, unique box. I'm starting to get a collection of them. I'm not too sure what to do with them all. So beautiful inside. I love these boxes so much. I used to love butterflies as a kid. This, as you can see, looks to be an Aladdin theme. I think this box was Desert Dreams. Yeah. So they always include this spoiler card that kind of tells you what all is in the box. And I'm going to just dig into this so that I don't completely spoil it for myself. But there's the card. That's really pretty. Okay, so this looks to be a tin. So the lid has these swords and an arrow on it, and it says, "We hunt the flame, the light and darkness, the good this world deserves. Hafsa Faisal." Hope I didn't completely butcher that. This is really beautiful, and then the little moon on the bottom. And then pardon me. So this is so pretty. What is this? So often the mightiest things have the humblest beginnings. So that's really pretty. I think it's like a canvas or a tea towel. Oh, it says it's a tea towel. Okay. I probably will end up hanging that somewhere rather than using it as a tea towel because that's beautiful. So pretty. There is a candle. It says it's the Tribal Desert, inspired by An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. And this is from wiccanfable.com. This is exclusive to Fairyloot. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh, it's nice. I don't even know how to describe it. It smells purple, if that makes any sense. But that's beautiful. I'm excited for that. I love candles. We have got, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to use that. This is a stunning wooden spoon. It says there's no such thing as just a story. And then it's got this like Aladdin, Arabian Nights kind of motif on the spoon part. That is going to end up getting hung up somewhere. There's no way I can just use that for cooking. I don't think there's any food that would be worthy. They always pack it with this paper stuff, which is great because it's not plastic. And I will say, I really have appreciated that with every box that I've gotten. It seems like they really try to minimize the amount of packaging, which is awesome. And this is just a little bag that says you can't choose what happens to you, but you can choose who you become because of it. Inspired by The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Corey, so that's really pretty. I love the little like tie-dye kind of look of that. We'll have to see on the spoiler card what it says that's for. And then it's got Magic Desert Sand Triple Blend Luxury Bath Salts. In a sandalwood scent, which is exciting because I love sandalwood, so you get a good amount of bath salt in there. And then finally we have the book. So as I've mentioned in my last couple of unboxings, oh, there's one more thing in here. Let's talk about these tarot cards first. So every box has had these tarot cards. I don't know what I did. Oh yeah, I do. So this time we got the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. And the last couple of tarot cards. So this came in the last box and I'm a little bit obsessed with it. But the last few tarot cards, we got the 6 of Cups. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we've got 5, 6, 7, and 8 here. So this rounded out with 3 and 4, and these are all inspired by literary characters. So let's see what this says about what's going on here. So the tarot cards are again inspired by Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I still need to read those. Yeah, and the bath salts were made by Little Heart Gifts. And they say that you can also use them as a foot soak if you don't have a bathtub, so that's awesome. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get to the most important part here, which is this book. They always include it in this little wrapping, which is really, really cool because it protects it, and it's also something you can always find something to do with later on. And inside here, we have a bookmark, which says Fairyloot May 2020 Desert Dreams, and it's the same art that we saw on the spoiler card here. And then we have another piece of artwork, which I assume is inspired by the book, that has a little letter for you from the author of the book, which is really cool. I'm not going to read it on camera, but that's that. And then finally, we get this beautiful edition of Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Bachardos. Again, so sorry if I butchered that. The interesting thing with these Fairyloot books is that they are always more than what you could just go pick up on the shelf. So it's signed by the author, and it has this beautiful painted edge. And the color scheme on this is actually really pretty and really unique. So last month we got Incendiary and the edges were red, but this one is more of this pastel greeny blue with the pink, so it kind of matches with the cover, and you've got the snake and the rose. So I had not heard of this book before. I'm excited to dig into it. It's beautiful. It sounds like a little bit of a fairy tale twist, which is exciting for me because I love twisted fairy tales. That's kind of my jam, my favorite thing. So yeah, that is what we have in this month's box. So then the last thing in here is this little interview card. So I'll hop back up on the chair to tell you a little bit about that and give you my final thoughts. Alright, so thank y'all so much for bearing with me through the unboxing portion. And the last bit that I want to talk about is they give you a little card always that has an interview with the author, and it talks a little bit about the book and what's special about it. So the standard edition has a beige cover rather than the pink that we saw, and there's one feature that I apparently missed here, and inside of the cover here there is this exclusive artwork as well. So that's amazingly beautiful. And the front art is kind of embossed into there, so you can kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but so that's the art for the book, which you don't get with the standard edition. So that's the book. And then, like I said, this is the little interview card. And then in here, it also tells you what's happening next month. So next month's theme is called A Different Kind of Magic. So that's actually the June box. So I've touched on this before, that they've been pretty behind. So hopefully the June box will be here soon and I can do an unboxing. But the June box is a different kind of magic. So they're sort of celebrating unique magic systems. So it says that you can expect items inspired by the Bone Season, Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Starless Sea, The Shadows Between Us, Alice in Wonderland, and Blood Heir. Oh my gosh, and this one is coming out with 2 books. And the second book, it says, won't be out until spring of 2021. So that's kind of the interesting thing that makes this really difficult, is that you don't know what you're going to get beforehand. And you can't really, so the June ones are probably sold out already, so you probably can't just say, oh, I really want that June box, so I'm going to go subscribe now, because it's probably already too late. So that part is a little bit frustrating. So definitely, if you can afford it and you're interested in this stuff, I would recommend doing the subscription. So far, I haven't had anything repeated, except for the tarot cards, but those are kind of an ongoing collection thing anyway. But you never really know, you know, whether or not it's going to be books that you want, or if they're going to have something extra in there, like the next one having 2 books or something like that. So if you can, I love these boxes. Every time I get one, I get a little bit more excited about it, I guess. So for me, this is something that has been really exciting, especially during quarantine and everything that's been going on. It's been really, really a hard part of the 2020 has been rough. Let's just be real, y'all. 2020 has been rough. So getting these for me has just been like kind of the bright spot of my month every month. And so I'm probably going to continue to subscribe because I just enjoy them so much. Everything is so beautiful. You'll have to double check. I think they're available in US and Canada and then the UK. But I think I spend about $42 a month on this, all told, including shipping. So I think it's absolutely worth the money. I mean, the book alone, you know, you generally would spend like $25 on a hardback book nowadays if you go to Barnes & Noble. And with all these other things in here, you know, it's just a really unique collection of things that there's always, I feel like there's always going to be something that you love. And for me, you know, if, you know, you might not be someone who likes candles, but you probably have someone in your life who does, so you could use those things as gifts. Or if you, you know, if you're not a cook or something like that, or, you know, you could always pass the book along to a friend. So I just think that this is a really great, you get a lot of bang for your buck, and I think it's a worthwhile subscription box. I haven't encountered anything where it's like, wow, it seems like they're really, you know, skimping or trying to rip us off or anything like that. Everything feels like, to me, it's worth the money or more. But of course, that's all kind of up to you and your opinion. So let me know down in the comments below what you think, which box so far has been your favorite, or of any of them that I've unboxed, or if there's one that you have gotten that you really loved. And if you liked this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Keep an eye out for my next video by subscribing if you want to catch my next upload, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.